Can't know everything. And you got to make sure that you understand that, you can't know everything. Although we want to try, although we want to, make sure that we can figure it out, it's physically impossible to know everything. But the one thing that you can know is that God will always show up, and that God will always work it out. God will always be God. He will always move and direct things according to his plan, according to his timing, and according to his will. So in the midst of us, in the midst of you, trying to figure it out or trying to know everything because of the reality that you look at, we are people who we see things, we see the reality, and we see what's in front of us, and we allow what we see, to consume us or to affect us in a way to where we allow that reality to become, our answer to where we feel that everything is going to work out or going to go or going to move according to the reality that we see. And that's not true. We have to make sure that although we don't know everything, we know our Father. We know who God is to us. We know what God has done for us before. We know how he has showed up for us before. We know that he is a loving God. He is a loving King. We know that he knows the plans that he has for us, so we have to put our trust in that. The world, it has a lot of different things that are going on. We have a lot of different things that we are facing, a lot of different situations, a lot of different things that, that are actually, getting you to the point to where, you're clueless, when you're confused, but you have to trust in God. You have to trust in him, and you have to believe in him. You have to make sure that because God knows everything, we have to leave that there. And we can't play God, and we can't keep trying to go to the drawing board and try to, put this together and put that together and try to figure it out, because you're going to just drain yourself. You're going to drain every ounce of energy that you have. You're going to open up a door to where the enemy is going to have a field day with your thoughts. He's going to have a field day with your emotions, and then that's going to lead to where he's going to have a field day with your actions, because your flesh is going to take over and you're going to react the way that the world wants you to react. You're going to react the way that your situation wants you to react. You're going to react the way that your reality wants you to react. So you have to make sure that you keep your eyes on God. You have to make sure that you fix your eyes on God. You got to make sure that you keep your focus directed towards him, and you have to see him, because although we may not know everything, God knows everything.